What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here for the season finale for the 3D Racing Series here as they are in practice. It looks like we pretty much have our champion crowned tonight. It is going to be Phillips. He's got a massive lead, but the battle for second is ongoing. That one is a close one. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take a look at it so I can give you the right information. Brett Caudill in that number 2 spot. Jason No in second. These guys are only 11 points apart. Now with incident points counting and other points these guys can gain, this could get interesting for that number 2 spot. And no, a little ways back, but not too far. If the bottom falls out for those top two, Landon Moody, or for second and third, Landon Moody sitting in that number 4 spot, hoping to jump through. But right behind him, he's got Jesse Johnstrud, only 4 points behind him, tied with Clifford Driscoll for that number 5 spot. So that could get interesting. And Nora's not too far behind either. He is less than 10 points. He's only 8 points away from Landon Moody. So a bunch of battles happening in the points here tonight. It is going to get mighty interesting at the season finale here at I-55 for the 3D Racing Series. Guys, these guys have the intention of doing another series. Make sure you go check them out on Facebook. It is 3D Racing on Facebook. Go check them out. Let them know you're interested, and make sure you follow that page so you know when they're going to go and run those recruitment races. Can't find my seatbelt, said Ox. Ox, thank you for the like. Chris Peters, thank you for the like. Let's go see what we got going on over on TikTok. I am doing good, Isaac. How you doing, bud? Matthew, what's up, buddy? What's up, Matthew? Seeing you guys out there. Appreciate it. How you been, Isaac? It's been a minute. Miss seeing out there, calling you out on the track. And, of course, we got to check our latest and greatest platform kick. And we got a viewer over there. Say hello in the chat if you can, if you want, if you're not too shy. We don't bite, I promise. Yeah, I bet. And because you live where you live, it just kind of screws with your time zone. What are the OI? Oh, what are the points looking like right now? All right, so CJ's got a massive lead right now in the points. He's got 52 points over Brett Caudill, but second and third are only 11 points apart. And then you go back from at 792 and 781. Now, then you go back to fourth place, Landon Moody. He's got to have a phenomenal night to break into that top 3, and those guys have to really have a tough one. They are, less than 20 points apart. It looks like they're about 14 points apart, but he still needs a lot of help. But for that fourth place battle, you got only 4 points back. You got Jesse Johnstrud and Clifford Driscoll, 4 points back from Landon Moody. Those two tied for fifth with 761 points. Justin Norwood is only 8 points behind Landon Moody and 4 points behind that battle for fifth. So it could get real interesting. What's up, Doug? I'm waving to you, but you can't see me. What's up, Mayo? I see you out there, buddy. What's up, Mayo? Dobbs, Scott, and Doug, both thank you for the like. Jared, thank you for the like. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. This is going to be an interesting one to see how those point battles actually fall here tonight after they figure out incident points and everything else, where they can gain and where they can lose points. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen tonight with those points battles. But CJ Phillips, I don't think there's any way. Correct me if I'm wrong if you're out there, Scott. I don't think there's any way anybody can catch CJ at this point, right? He is 50 points out ahead of second place. So, we got a follow over on TikTok. Philip, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, they probably are. I'm not even watching. I'm talking to you guys. How do I race this series? Is it a money series? I think they charge like $5. Go check them out on 3D Racing on Facebook. That is their primary source, Mason, of talking to people. Got about a month and a half, and I'll be back running consistently. Yeah. Look, these guys, if you like the UMPs, these guys do a great job. Definitely a phenomenal group. So check these guys out. I think that They may do another league, maybe June or July. We'll find out. Cal, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Douglas out there with the share and the like. Appreciate you, Douglas. As always, 3D Racing, thank you for the like. Brandon Gibbs, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Getting those tags out there, those shares. I appreciate you guys out there, Mason. Definitely check these guys out. Also, my Discord link is in the is in the profile over there. I'm going to try and encourage more people to start posting their leagues over there. I have a section for it, so make sure you go join the Discord and pick your role so you get the right types of disciplines you get notifications for. You don't want to get notified for asphalt road if you're a dirt oval guy and you don't want to run asphalt road. So make sure you pick your roles over there so you get the right stuff and you get stuff. All right, so everything looking pretty interesting. BJ Goodnight currently at the top of the charts here in the practice. They're going to pull off. They're going to do a little drivers meeting here. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. No, I know. I talked a little bit to Dobbs last night, and I got people asking. I'm trying to direct them over there. Yeah, they're talking about the points now.
And then Landon Moody, I think
we'll go ahead and listen to them.
Was 60 out, and then Landon Moody was 80 out. So there could be some movement, guys. There's 185 points on the line. Also, in our 3D Racing Discord, in the 3D Racing Series tab, there's a poll for you guys for next season. Please vote. There's going to be 2 more polls coming after this one. So
you guys are getting that nitty gritty right now. What's up,
2,
Liam?
Which I don't have a date yet, but could be up to 4 weeks away. I do want to put some money on the line.
So they're talking maybe 1 month before they start working on the second season.
Like that. There'll probably an entry fee for that. Entry fee will go straight back to the drivers. 3D keeps nothing. So the other thing is Sim Fans. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it or not, but Sim Fans Racing Leagues.
All right, so they're talking about some other stuff, but that gives us a little nitty-gritty about the points and about what they're doing for next season. Landon Moody, thank you for the like. Appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that. Let's see, what do we got going on? We got a couple of viewers across all platforms. I'm going to go ahead and update YouTube before we get racing here tonight. Make sure people can find us over there on YouTube, as it looks like practice is over and we're getting ready for heat race number 1. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me just update this real quick over there on YouTube. Guys, I'm loving it. I've been having issues with my old mouse. It constantly kept connecting and reconnecting. It was dinging in my ear. It was annoying. And I got myself a brand new mouse, and it is definitely fun to play with. I love my new mouse. Really, this is the first time I'm using it, other than when I plugged it in earlier. But definitely happy with this. It's making things a whole lot smoother for me. And I am already done with the YouTube stuff, so I can go back over here, look at the chat everywhere else, and go through tonight's starting lineup for heat race number 1. Ooh, look at that. We got Timothy Mesmer starting on the pole here for heat race number 1. On the outside of row number 1, it is going to be the number 63 of Clifford Driscoll. Starting in that number 3 spot on the inside of row number 2, it's going to be Jason No. If you don't know, well, you haven't watched the series, because he's definitely made a statement. CJ Phillips, our points leader in that number 4 spot, with Mitchell Hyde starting in a 5th. Down outside of him in row number 3, it's going to be Jesse Johnsrud with Warren Samoy rounding out the field in that number 7 spot. I see those likes coming in out there. Appreciate those likes over on TikTok. I see you, Landon. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? All right, we're going to be looking for the green flag this time by, as it's going to be Timothy leading to the green. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It gets a little wonky out of turn 4. They're almost 3 wide for that number 1 spot out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Contact as Timothy is pushed up the track. Timothy going to dig back on the outside out of turn number 4 as it's going to be Jason No out front. He's looking to make a statement in this finale as they come out of turn number 2. It is definitely a little sketchy there as Timothy finally gets it evened out back there. It is, it's iRacing. It's iRacing. 3 wide for the lead out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. There are a lot of real-life drivers in here, though. Well, there's a couple in this one. As they come out of turn number... What number are we on? Turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Timothy's going to pound the wall a bit there as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, digging on that outside. It's going to be our points leader, CJ Phillips, sorry, as he is dug to the lead in that number 6. But he's got Jesse. Jesse's like a... I don't know what Jesse's like. Jesse's like a infestation. You just can't seem to get rid of him. He is always hanging in there as he's looking for the lead out of turn number 2. Or... I think that was turn number 4. Down into turn number... Okay, now we're out of turn 4. My bad, guys. I got lost for a second there watching the chat. He's used to say, hey, what's up, Joy? What's up, Christopher? Oh, Mitchell Hyde is out there on the track. Something happened to him. Looks like he crashed and pulled off the track as Jesse and CJ side by side out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. That red, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. As they come out of turn number 4, drag race down the front straightaway. As they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Wow, I'm getting this all screwed up. As Driscoll has taken the lead. How many lead changes have we had in this heat race already? Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It's going to be Driscoll and CJ Phillips battling for that number 1 spot as the checkered flag is out. Nope. We got 12 laps, not 10. Sailor, thank you for the follow. Bryce, thank you for the follow. Down the back straightaway, Driscoll out front. CJ Phillips second. Jesse Johnson third. Out of turn number 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's looking like it's going to be Clifford Driscoll out front into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Give it to Clifford as he comes across the line. CJ Phillips in second. Jesse Johnson, Jason No, Timothy Warren, and Mitchell rounding out the field. I got a little tongue-tied there. Sorry about that, guys. All right, heat race number 2. Let's go ahead and roll through this one. Starting on the pole here in heat race number 2. It is going to be Brian Wax in that number 14. Outside of him in that number 84 here tonight starting second. It's going to be Landon Moody. In that number 3 spot on the inside of row number 2, it is going to be BJ Goodnight. Only good for one night. In that number 4 position, just outside of him, in that number 10 machine, it's going to be Jeffrey Hoyt. Starting in 5th on the inside of row number 3, it's going to be second in points, Brett Caudill. Then it's going to be Patrick Lemire in that number 6 spot and Cale Smith rounding out the field. Danso and Brady, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. As we are going to get ready for the green flag. Next time by as they come across the line. Who's it going to be in heat race number 2? See you later, Sailor. See you later. Out of turn number 4 is going to be the green flag for Brian Wax and Landon Moody. Who's going to take heat race number 2? I'm wearing my sassy pants today, says Ox. I'm doing good, Landon. Sorry, just seen that. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. It is going to be Brian Wax leading the way as Moody's trying to dig that outside. We got big contact further back. Kid, thank you for the follow. And out of turn number 4, Brian Wax leads the way. BJ Goodnight second, Landon Moody in third. Jeffrey Hoyt digging that bottom side in that number 10 machine. He's about as low as I've seen anybody tonight. Not through 3 and 4 those. They come out of turn number 4. Thad, thank you for the follow. It's going to be 2 laps complete. Single file for the field as they come through turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Moody looking low on that number 10 of Hoyt. As they come out of turn number 4, he's not able to get it to stick as they got 3 laps in the books. This one definitely a little calmer than heat race number 1. Will they make it a little bit more exciting here tonight? We're about to find out. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Looks like Jeffrey Hoyt starting to put the pressure on that number 41. Landon Moody went back to the top. He is going backwards, but the battle for second is starting to heat up here as Brett Caudill is carving his way up through the field in that number 93. Through turn number 1 and 2, the 93 of Brett Caudill trying to catch that number 3 spot of Jeffrey Hoyt. It is a big deal. I think whoever finishes third in this one is going to start on the pole for tonight's future with that 6-car invert. Appreciate it, Danzo. I definitely appreciate that. That is awesome. Down through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Brian Wax out front, leading the way into turn number 1 and 2. The battle for third starting to heat up as Brett Caudill closing in on that number 10 machine. Oh, Lil Olsen, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that, Rose. Racing fan, thank you for the follow. Out of turn at number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Brett Caudill looking for that number 3 spot. Side by side out of turn number 4. Drag race down the front straightaway. Brett's got the position on the inside. Starting to get a little bit of marbles there in the middle of the turn. That could make a difference here for that number 93 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Wade, thank you for the follow. Down the front straightaway. It's going to be 2 laps to go. Now the 10 of Jeffrey Hoyt has caught Goodnight. Battle for second now as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Hoyt's got it digging up high. Is he going to have second this time? By he does as the white flag is out. 1 lap to go. Hoyt's got that top side digging in that number 10 machine. It might be too little too late for the lead. Brian Wax comes out of turn number 4. Give the win to Brian. Jeffrey Hoyt second. BJ Goodnight third. Caudill, Moody, Lemire, and Smith rounding out the field. Is it? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can refresh it. Not really sure why it's giving us issues, but we'll see if we can get that fixed up real quick. Thank you for letting me know because I did not know. Streaming so many platforms, you know. All right. All right. Should say warm up now. How's my damn day? Sounds good. My damn day is pretty good, Kyle. What's up, Cam? I see you out there, bud. Thank you for telling me. Does it say the right thing now? You guys can see it better than me. Hold on. Let me see if I can make it bigger so I can look at it. Hold on. Oh, there used to have an easy button for me to do this. There we go. Oh, it's probably behind this. Oh, it is. Hold on. It's going to be a little goofy here for a second. I just want to see how this looks. Oh, that just changed a lot. It is still stuck on practice, and I don't know why. All right, we're going to move that over. Hold on, I'm going to fix this real quick. All right, that should fix that for the most part. We're doing this, and then we got AMX later on. AMX, which is the off-road street stocks and the Pro 2s. It's cheese. Thank you for the follow. It is, I don't know. I think it's like 14 or 15 a month. I usually do yearly or every 2 years. Just because it's cheaper. It's like $100 a year. That's probably the best way to do it. All right, let's see. Is it still showing? It is still showing practice. I don't know why it is acting screwy. We're going to try and get that figured out real quick. Oh, it says warm up there. Yo, I see you, Kyle. I see it. It says practice now, right? You guys can see it better than I can. I think it says warm up now, right? Does it say warm up there? Let me know over on the TikTok chat. Sorry, having a little issue with the thing. Okay, awesome. It's hard for me to see because it's the browser. I can see it good on SDK or on Streamlabs, but with the TikTok streamer, it's just not as clear for me to see. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it, guys. What's up, brothers? Says Cameron. What's up, Cameron? Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys are freaking awesome out there in the chat over on TikTok. Let's see what we got going on over on Facebook. Warm-up is 6 minutes. How far into it? We're about halfway through the warm-up. These guys going to work in this track. We're going to have 50 laps here for tonight's main event. What's up, Harold? I appreciate Noah. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I appreciate that, Jesse. Definitely could always use a follow. Kyle's out there having a little bit of fun. What's up? What's up, Cameron? What's up? What's up? Let's see. We got Kick. Remember, guys, if you guys are just coming out here, just starting to tune in, we are going to start primarily focusing on our stream on Kick. So it's going to be, we're going to start using each platform, kind of how it's made. We may go live on other platforms too once in a while, but Kick is going to be our primary platform. So make sure you go give us a follow on Kick at MDI TV now. It is the same across all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. So make sure you guys go follow us. Mark, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Not too much, just a little bit of racing here tonight. Look. Cameron, you're not going to get an argument with me on that one, but, you know, I might be a little biased. I mean, I am in big block country. Like, I'm 20 minutes from Weedsport, like 5-10 minutes from Fulton, 10-15 minutes from Oswego, 20 minutes or so from Brewerton, hour or so from Utica Rome, hour or so from Land of Legends. I mean, we got everything out here. So I definitely agree that the big block modified, that the Northeast modifieds are the better modifieds. But hey, top 6, yeah, I saw that. Top 6 invert for the top feature. All right, let's see. Yep. Getting those shares out there in the race chat. Who's ready for some racing here tonight? We're going to have 50 laps for tonight's main event. Yeah, 100%. So, look, yes, it is I-55, P-Toad. I-55. I think there was a wreck. There definitely was a wreck somewhere. I can go back and look at it if you want to. It's just practice, though. Hold on. Let's go see who wrecked. Oh, it didn't show me. It did not show me who wrecked. That is weird. Somebody wrecked, but it didn't tell me. Me, I am. Yeah, we're all ready, and that is going to be the end of the warm-up. Let's get ready for tonight's main event. Mike, thank you for the like over on Facebook. Appreciate that, guys. Definitely appreciate every single like, share, and follow I get. It was your mom? Oh, my God. It would have been a louder boom if it was my mom. I like to see some classic street stocks. They do have the street stocks on iRacing. I am going to be doing on Wednesday nights here soon. Not yet. Probably another month. We are going to try a mixed dirt and asphalt street stock series, so that should be interesting. Just like the physical side of it, you know, that's the best part. P-Tone, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. So, yeah, we're trying to get some more content out there. John, thank you for the follow. All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Remember, we got a 6-car invert for tonight's main event. It is going to be 50 laps here tonight. CJ Phillips all but sealed the deal for this championship. Can he keep that momentum going here tonight? He is going to be hard to beat. He's almost got a wreck and get a ton of incident points to not be a contender in this one. Skylar, thank you for the follow. We do late models a lot of times on Sundays, and we do late models every night. I don't do a lot of sprints. We do late models every Monday night. All right, tonight's starting lineup. Let's go ahead and let me get it to the right place. It's going to be BJ Goodnight on the pole. Jesse Johnson in second. Jeffrey Hoyt in third. CJ Phillips going to be in that number 4 spot. Brian Wax in fifth. Clifford Driscoll in sixth. Jason Nose going to be in that number 7 position. Brett Caudell 8th. Timothy Mesmer 9th. Landon Moody in 10th. Warren Samoy in that number 11 spot. Patrick in 12th. Then it's going to be Kale and Mitchell rounding out the field as the green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be BJ leading the way. They're side by side for second on back. I rarely do asphalt modifieds. We do some late model stocks and street stocks. All short. I prefer to do short track stuff, mile or less. Oh, we got contact on the wall towards the back as we watch the battle for that number 2 spot. Jesse digging on the top side. Jeffrey Hoyt, we've seen him up high at the end of his feature. He's digging down low out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Still side by side out of turn 4 down the front straightaway. They're going to keep it lean and green into turn number 1 and 2. BJ Goodnight leads the way as it looks like Jeffrey Hoyt's going to take that number 2 spot. Jesse now has to deal with CJ Phillips up underneath as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. I don't know. I got a lot of iRacing to do tonight. Little Duff. Playing Call of Duty. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Jesse Johnson ripping that top side. Just doesn't seem to have the speed right now up high. Here comes CJ Phillips in the middle. He's going to dig out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. I'm a little worried about CJ running that middle side. Running that slick, especially when it starts to rubber up, definitely plays a role on these tires. He's going to roll the middle for now. Clifford Driscoll might be putting himself in a better position, rolling that bottom side, keeping those tires down in the moisture. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. It looks like these guys starting to even out single file. Clifford tried to dig down low. He's going to move up the track, slowly move to that middle lane everybody else is. But Brett Caudill, he's running a slider line as they come through turn number 1 and 2. He's going to make his way around Jason No. He's up 2 positions to that number 6 spot. So Brett Caudill making his way up to the front. Tell Jesse to go low, entry, high, exit. I can't tell anybody anything. I'm just spectating it. Out of turn number... Yeah, kind of what... You want him to do what Brett Caudill was doing a minute ago. I'm telling you what, Jeffrey Hoyt is looking for that top side as CJ Phillips has gone around him. When he was able to hook up on the top side earlier, he was able to make some big moves. Will it happen again? What's up, Stacy? Brian, by the way, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that like, Brian. As you're out there racing and wheeling it. As here comes Jesse up underneath Hoyt. And they're going to be 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, 3 wide for that number 3 spot. It's going to be Clifford Driscoll digging his way back up through. He is up 3 positions to that number 3 spot. Now he's going to set his sights on that number 6. That's 63 of Clifford Driscoll looking fast here tonight. This is the championship race. Pretty much if CJ Phillips doesn't do anything stupid, he has clinched the deal. The battle is really for second on back. We got Brett Caudill and Jason No battling it out for the second spot. Brett Caudill has the second spot. He's in a good spot right now. He's got 1 car between him and Jason No. And the battle for 4th is wide open, guys. The battle for 4th, just to give you guys a reminder, let me go ahead and click back on it to give you the exact points. There's only 8 points between 4th place and I think it is 7th place. So definitely an interesting one going on here tonight for these guys. Where is the season? I just want to make sure I'm giving you the right info. As these guys continue to ride side by side back here, looks like Jesse's going to fall back as Brett Caudill makes his way around. So Landon Moody has that number 4 spot. John Strud 5th. He's only 4 points behind Moody. Then Driscoll's going to be in 5th also with the 61. He is in a great spot. He might win this thing tonight. He's got a ton of speed. And Norwood is not here tonight. I did not see him. So Norwood is not going to contend for that number 4 position. BJ Goodnight continues to lead. CJ Phillips in 2nd as Clifford Driscoll tries to work that number 2 position. Right now in the 3rd spot, trying to look low up underneath that number 6. He's got Brett Caudill just behind him as they head down the front straight. What straightaway we in? The back straightaway down into turn number 3 and 4. It is 21 laps complete. Closing in on the halfway point in this one. Hold on, I see some comments. Oh, you got 21% onto. Oh, I don't know anything about that league. It is iRacing, Connor. iRacing. Moody is the number 84. Thank you, Christian. Thank you. Out of turn at number 4, down the front straightaway. We got a battle for the lead as CJ has turned up the wick. He is putting the pressure on the number 41 of BJ Goodnight. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 of 4. Here comes CJ Phillips out of turn 4. Can't quite get there. That's going to allow Driscoll to close in. And Brett Caudill with a big run in that number 93. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. The battle for the lead definitely starting to heat up as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be halfway through, 25 laps to go. 25 laps to go as the battle for the lead is definitely starting to... Nobody's going to cash app you. That is the lamest thing. If that's not a scam, I don't know what is. Goodbye. All right, we got rid of Honey Bun Master because nobody wants to cash app Honey Bun Master as BJ continues to lead. CJ in second. Clifford Driscoll in third. It's going to be Brett Caudill in that number. Yeah, right. Get him out of here. Oh, contact as they come out of turn number 2 as Driscoll and CJ make a little bit of contact there for the number 2 spot. Here comes Driscoll digging down low as they come across the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. So far, single file. Biggest battle on the track right now going to be for that number 5 spot. Jason No up underneath Jesse as he tries to break his way into the top 5. Appreciate it, Brian. Appreciate it. Down into the turn, it's going to be Jason No down low. Jesse Johnson up high out of turn 2. That momentum up high definitely paying off as Moody is getting up in the mix in that number 84. Oh, Patrick's going to bang the wall a little bit there out of turn 4 as it looks like Brett Caudill trying to find the high side there in that number 93. These guys pretty close for that top 3 as they pull away from Brett Caudill. We're going to move back to this battle once again as Jesse continues to roll that number 65. Landon Moody going to hit the wall out of turn number 1 and 2. Right? Well, you know, so in all fairness, that game is absolutely phenomenal. What's up, Trevin? What's up, Trevin? Dobbs with the 2,235 stars. Appreciate that, Scott Dobbs. Scobbs. What the hell did I just do to your name? Scott Dobbs, thank you for those stars. Appreciate it. Appreciate those stars. As, oh, we almost got contact there. Jesse's going to make contact with Patrick. Jesse starting to struggle with the handling on that number 75. Cash in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. These guys are good. Yeah, they are definitely good. There's definitely wrecks. These guys just don't wreck a lot. Back up to the front. The battle for the lead is definitely heating up as here comes CJ Phillips up underneath BJ Goodnight out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It could happen as they get 15 to go at the line. 15 laps to go. Down into turn number 1 and 2. I seen lap traffic just ahead of these guys. Will it become a factor as they got 12 laps to go at the line as they come out of turn number 4. I could turn the radio on. I just try not to get banned because TikTok bans people pretty easy. That 41 car is sweet. Yeah, that is BJ Goodnight in that number 41 as CJ Phillips digs up underneath him in the number 6. They're side by side into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be 10 to go. Caution flag is out. Caution flag is out. Yeah, 2,235. 3D racing looking goofy. I did say 2,000. Didn't I say that right, Scott? It is a great race. Let's go take a look and see what happened here. What happened to Timothy Mesmer? Let's go take a look. Did his thumbs get tired? Timothy, the only one out here, I believe, running on a controller. Everybody else on a wheel. Oh, he tried not to hit Brian and then nowhere for the 115 of Cale Smith to go. He's going to get in the back of him. It looked like Warren Samoy goes around in that number 77 also. So caution flag out for the first time here tonight. It's going to be it might be a double file restart. It will be a Delaware restart. It is going to be a Delaware double restart. I know at first I started to say 235, Scott, but I am pretty sure I said 2,235. Corey, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. What I wanted to say is $22.35 because that's what it is. And that is a huge, huge amount of stars, and I definitely appreciate it. All right, they're going to get lined up 2 by 2 for second on back. This is a Delaware restart. Robbie, thank you for the follow. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be BJ Goodnight leading the way. He's probably going to like the fact that this is a 2 by 2 start. This could give him an advantage here tonight. He's got 10 laps to hold on when they cross the start-finish line. Can he hold on for 10 more laps? Into turn number 3 and 4. We're about to find out. Pace truck is off. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as BJ gets on the gas to battle for second. Clifford Driscoll, CJ Phillips as they head through turn number 1 and 2. This is a big wreck. Big wreck. Brian Wax tumbling. Brian Wax tumbling down the back straightaway. Caution flag comes out. Uh-oh. All right, let's see if we can figure out what happened here. All right, so Brian Wax down on the Smith. Oh, wow. I don't really know what happens, but he jumped the front end of that car. We're going to go back that up just a tick. Big wreck on this start. We're going to jump up on the blimp. Let's see exactly what happened here. Little tap there. Oh, they just came together. A little bit of net code. Brian's going to tumble. Warren nowhere to go. It's going to get into Jeffrey Hoyt as the caution flag comes out once again. Yeah, it looked like they touched wheels. It looked like there was definitely a little bit of net code there. But they had contact behind him. I don't know if that's what initiated the little bit of not knowing where Brian was going to be because Brian had to adjust for that contact. But you know what? Mostly bragging rights. They only paid like $5 a piece to run this series, so that it's not a huge cash pool. So, but next season they're going to be doing a lot more. So make sure you guys go check them out at 3D Racing on Facebook. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be BJ Goodnight out front. Here comes CJ Phillips in that number 6. Not able to take advantage as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Down. Oh, caution, caution, caution. Caution flag is out once again. Not sure what caused that one, but we're going to go back and take a look. Oh, jump start and getting into Wax. We're going to take a look and see. Yeah, he jumped to start there. He's up underneath Brian out of turn 4. Brian was a little slow. Oh, and then he just totally fed him all of that right rear. iRacing the King Pump. The King Pump. Oh, my God. He just killed him. Let's go on board with Brian. Poor Brian. All right, let's go take a look and see what it looked like from Brian's point of view. He's a little slow. He might have some damage. Oh, nowhere to go. Oh, it blew him up, too. He had to take the tow. And he's looking to get that fast repair. He's going to get that fast repair, hopefully get back out. Jeffrey Hoyt on pit road in that number 10 machine. He's going to get some damage repair done. Will he make it back out on the track? They have 1 to green as they come out of turn number 2. Looking for that green flag this time by. It is single file all the way through the field. Brian Wax makes it back out. Jeffrey Hoyt is not. As the green flag comes out on turn number 4. It is PC only. PC only. Down into turn number 1 and 2 is going to be BJ Goodnight leading the way. Here comes CJ Phillips looking up underneath as they come out of turn number 2. Can't quite make a move as they head through turn number 3 and 4. A caution flag is out once again. Caution flag is out. That is crazy. It seems like it starts blinking yellow on my... Uh-oh. Sounds like... Oh, did Brian get caught up in this one again? The King Pump, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, something happened somewhere. We're going to see if we can figure out what happened on this restart. Oh, Brian just killed some more. Oh, no. And that's how baby race cars are made. Charlie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, if you guys ever wondered how they make baby race cars, this is how they do it. Oh, no, that's more of a 69, my bad. All right, so caution flag is out once again here tonight. Cautions breeding cautions. We did so good for so long. And here we are with a series of caution flags. I'll tell you what, BJ's got to be wondering, how the hell do I start this one? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. BJ with a good start down through the... That's your modified number 69. What kind of mods do you run, Christian? Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be BJ Goodnight out front. CJ Phillips second as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 6 laps to go. I'll tell you what, CJ's going to be hard to hold off, and Driscoll right behind him. Down into turn number 3 and 4, out of turn 4. It is going to be side by side for the lead, looking for turn number 1 and 2. CJ Phillips down low, BJ Goodnight up high out of turn 2. Drag race for the lead, heading for 3 and 4. Can BJ hold on as they come out of turn number 4? It's going to be 4 laps to go at the line. BJ holding strong in the middle through turn number 1 and 2. He's got the run off of 2. He's going to hold on to the lead. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Clifford Driscoll. That is going to be BJ's best friend right now as they come out of turn 4. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Oh, BJ slides high. Are we going to end up 3 wide? Nope. CJ's going to get up underneath them as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side for the lead out of turn number 4. BJ at the line. 2 laps to go. 2 sticks in the air. Out of turn number 2. Can CJ get the run off of turn number 2? Got that little bit of patch of wet dirt there. That helped him definitely as BJ's going to slide through 3 and 4. BJ at the point. White flag is in the air as they head through 1 and 2. BJ's going to go up there, hit that cushion. Big run out of turn number 2. Side by side for the lead. Who's going to get it at the line? They almost touch. Oh, they touched, but it's going to be BJ at the line. What a win out of that number 41. Did Driscoll get second? Driscoll, I think, got second. Let me go look at the official results. I didn't realize that. Holy cow, look how close that was. Wow, what a finish. What a finish. What a finish. Couldn't ask for a better finish. All right, so look how close that finish was for second. It's going to be BJ Goodnight with the win. Clifford Driscoll steals second. CJ Phillips back to third. Going to be Jason No for that number 4 spot. Brett Caudell in 5th. Landon Moody in 6th. Cale Smith in that number 7 spot. Jesse Johnson at 8th. Patrick Lemire in that number 9 spot. Warren Samoy in 10th. Mitchell Hyde in 11th. Timothy Mesmere. BJ, you got to fuck everything up. All right, Warren Samoy in 10th, Mitchell Hyde in 11th. Going to be Timothy in that number 12 spot, Brian Wax 13th, and Jeffrey Hoyt in 14th. Corey, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and interview those top 3. And I'm assuming our championship, I don't think there's any way he lost it. He had a 50-point lead and finished 3rd. I think CJ's our winner for the points, but we're going to go bring in these top 3. Let's get ready for tonight's interview. I think BJ's shocked. Oh, there he is. He made it. I figured it took you a little bit longer to get in here, BJ, because you're not used to being in that position here lately.
Never. Fortunate to get a couple podiums in the recent weeks, but fell off there for a week and a half, and then got lucky tonight.
Yeah, that was a good race. Well, we're going to start with third. I guess it's technically third and fourth, or third and first, because I don't think there's any way you lost that 50-point lead today unless you did something really stupid I don't know about out there. But CJ Phillips, what a run here tonight. You tried to take the win with the championship. Ended up third at the line. What a race between you and Driscoll. As Driscoll got it. I don't even know how. But a good run here tonight. You have to be happy with this series and tonight's race.
Oh, for sure. Glad to have a good points night. But yeah, I wanted to win there at the end with BJ, but man, he deserved it. He drove his ass off. And I knew if I tried to push it on BJ, Clifford was probably going to get around me, but it was just a chance I was going to take. I thought I had a couple points to give. So we were just going to go for it there. But man, that first heat race was something else too. It's just a good track, good racing tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how many lead changes there were in the first heat race. I'm trying to talk to the chat, and I'm like, how many lead changes have we seen so far? But man, great race here tonight out of that number 6. The track looked fun. It was slick, and there were some parts of tackiness. It looked like you just couldn't get enough out of that middle. There was one little spot out of 2 that if you hit it right, you were able to stay with him. But if you missed it, he just seemed to pull you off a turn 2, and that was the difference maker, I think, here tonight.
For sure. I think the top 3 or 4 right there, we all knew the fast line. We all tried to work around a little bit, but I went to the high side. I think it was there for a minute. Maybe I should have done that early on to get around BJ, but I wanted to try to save tires. And I knew Cliff was right there. So if I made a mistake, I was going back to third and I wasn't going to get back around him. But, hats off to Cliff. Brett was right there too. And of course, BJ for the win. We're going to have to roll him in some mud, I guess, tonight.
Definitely some fun. Well, why don't you go out there and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, for sure. I like to thank God. I like to thank my wife, everybody at 3D Racing, Scott Dobbs, Johnny up in the booth, Gibbs up in the booth, and Calvin, of course. We all love Calvin. But J&P Home Inspections, 3D Racing, House of Speed, One Shot Scrap and Recycling. That is a really hard one to say. I've heard you mess up on it a couple times too. West Side Signs and Norwood Sim Sports. And just congrats to BJ again.
That's all right. I called Scott Dobbs Scobbs tonight. So, trying to read those names quick. But good run. Driscoll, man, you were quick all night long. You won your heat race and you were coming up through that field. I mean, obviously you get up there around CJ and obviously BJ here tonight. He was real quick too. It is hard to make those passes happen, but man, that number 63 was ripping tonight.
I am super fortunate to be able to race with some of the best people on here. That first heat race and then the entire feature right there. We were right bumper to bumper, real close with each other, just leaning a little bit of sheet metal, but it was such a clean, fun race that I didn't even realize 40 laps had gone by before we got the caution. They were 10 to go.
Yeah, I mean, you're sitting there and you guys got together. I mean, at one point you had to be thinking maybe a caution would help, but you guys caught BJ and you're like, okay, this is going to be interesting. And then you get the caution and then you get a series of cautions. I mean, how frustrating was that trying to finish out this one and get yourself in position? I mean, you need the time to pass these guys because they're not going to be easy.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing chess, and then halfway through the game, somebody spins the board when you're not looking, and all of a sudden you're playing from the other side. We had that long green flag run, and I felt like I was saving my tires well. So I was kind of hoping CJ would open a door right there, and I'd be able to run to second and then duke it out. But BJ was just impossible to pass right there. He ran a flawless race, kept his car smooth, didn't have any issues, and it was difficult for us just to try and make a move. So hats off to him for tonight, man. He drove his ass off.
Definitely a phenomenal race ran by everyone pretty much here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Absolutely. I got to thank the wife tonight. She got the kids all tucked in so I could sit down here and get all this done. Got to thank 3D Racing, of course, Calvin, Scott, Brandon, and Johnny joining them up there in the booth to make this thing happen. Got to thank Scott specifically for actually taking this on and getting me back into sim racing. So this is nice for me, and I appreciate it. I got to thank Westside Signs, Norwood Sim Sports, House of Speed for the setups we do on our open stuff. I mean, it's good to be me right now. I appreciate it.
Good run, great race. And now we're going to talk to BJ Goodnight, our winner here tonight in that number 41, or as we like to call it, good for one night, number 41 House of Speed machine. Man, you made it so that you were good for one night, at least here in this series. Taking the victory here tonight. I got to know, are there still fingerprints in your steering wheel? Because you had to be gripping the hell out of that thing.
Oh yeah, I was sitting duck. I was very tensed up, and yeah, it was a lot of pressure.
Definitely a great race ran by you. I mean, you had to worry. I mean, those guys reeled you in after you'd been out front for a while, and then you get those cautions. How worried were you about using up those tires? I mean, it is hard when you're out there out front, not really having anybody else to pace against on whether or not you're saving enough.
Yeah, starting on the pole, I was able to set the pace early, so I know I intended to push. I think I grew like a second point two lead on second, and I knew I was stretched out, so I got a little breathing room and got comfortable, got in a rhythm, and kind of backed it down a little bit, trying to save, and saw them coming in, and about halfway through the race, I flipped the right front brake on, just trying to keep it a little straighter and save more as I could. And it was good and racy pretty much all night. But I knew the slicker it got, the grips would go away, and I was hitting the middle grip tacks early, and as soon as they disappeared, I was trying to grab the grip off the corners, and that's really probably what saved me from anybody getting around me on the bottom side.
Brandon wants you to acknowledge your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. He does this to me a lot of streams. But anyway, great run here tonight in that number 41. Great season. Great series. Wow, I can't freaking talk right now. I mean, it's got to be good to be part of this 3D racing series and the 3D racing team. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you for putting on the broadcast and giving a good showing for the 3D racing series. This is season 1. I look forward to the seasons to come. Obviously, 3D racing, my teammates, everyone over there helps me prep and pushes me to get better. It's a good group of guys helping each other. The guys in the admin booth, Scott, Brandon, Calvin, and Johnny with Sim Fans. I've been running his series a while, so I'm glad he stepped in and helping the guys out in the booth. Really like running his series as well. Goodnight Farms, House of Speed, Justin Norwood, Sim Sports. Just everybody that helps out. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely good run here tonight. Appreciate you guys putting on a show, and enjoy the victory. Enjoy the championship, CJ. If you're still in here, good championship. And I wonder if Driscoll ended up taking that number 4 spot, because I don't think he was far out. So that'll be interesting to see how 4th turned out, because that was a great battle there. But thanks, guys, for putting on a good show.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
All right, great run out of these guys here tonight. We're going to get ready for AMX coming up next, but make sure first you go over there to 3D Racing over on Facebook. Give them a like and a follow, and check out their next season coming up. Maybe you can be part of it. Maybe you can help vote what they're going to do next. I'm looking right now. What cars for season 2 and fixed or open can you choose? And so they got Pro Late models, Pro Late, fixed and open. They're doing fixed and open supers, UMPs, big blocks. So guys, go be part of this group. If you guys want to race, go check them out. Phenomenal series to run with. Great admin group. They got 4 guys up there calling the shots. So definitely great. And I got to thank those guys. They did a phenomenal job. And look, the reason I sound so sexy right now is because those guys helped me with this mic I got. So definitely got to appreciate these guys out here. Let's see what Dobbs said. Yeah, CJ won the championship. He did say CJ won the championship, which I was pretty sure. But, guys, that is going to be it. We'll be back, in about, I think an hour or so. About 30 minutes. We'll be back with AMX, so make sure you guys got those likes, shares, and follows on. As always, until next time, be safe. Scott Helms, thank you for the like, and have a good night.